Hi everyone, it's Dasher Dave here, and I'm back for another video, this time not a crafty video, crafty related, but I'm going to do a haul video. Now, I haven't done a haul video for a long time, so I do have rather a lot of stuff that I've collected over, the period of time that I've not done one for. It's been, actually, most of this stuff has been collected since basically the week before Christmas and the few weeks after that. So what are we, like 7 weeks after Christmas? Is that all it is? It feels like 7 months after Christmas. So it's currently the 12th of February. So Saturday the 12th of February, if you wanted to know. And it's actually 18 minutes past 9 in the evening. So I thought I would do this and go through some things. I'm still wrangling a cold at the moment, so if I disappear off screen, it's to basically wipe the drips from my nose. Too much information, but like I like to share. Let's get started. Let's get this party started, as they say in the song. So there's going to be no particular order other than some of it's in size order because I didn't want it all to just topple over. So this stack of little gems was purchased from the same place. So it was a bid for this on eBay, and it didn't even tell me what it was. It was basically fanned like this, and I was supposed to kind of understand what was in there. So it was a bit of a long shot. I think I paid £4 for it all. So I think I did quite well. So what we've got here is, let's just move that over for a minute and we'll go through and have a look. So we've got the Century Arithmetic Standards volumes. Standards, it doesn't say volumes at all. It says standards, and V1, that's 6 and 7. V6, yeah, X is 10. So it's just a nice little arithmetic book, some nice coloured pages inside, and some nice arithmetic, as you'd expect to find. Not in a particularly good condition, but at the end of the day, if people knew what we did to books, they probably wouldn't sell them to us, to be fair, would they? Then we've got a little map, which is in a bit of a sorry state, so just bear with me while I kind of figure out how to unfold it without tearing it all. Okay, so it's like this, but it's in a sorry state, but we'll turn it into something beautiful, won't we? Well, I will. So it just folds out. It's a nice little map, nothing very exciting about it, but it'll turn into something exciting. It obviously doesn't have a front to it. Then we've got this little book, which I got to say I don't really like the feel of. It's got like what's that, watermark satin to it, but I don't think it actually feels like satin to me. But this is a 1936 book, so it's a 1936 solicitor's pocket diary. So it's got some, I don't know, things in it, so things that would apply to a solicitor, and then it's got a nice bit of it's made for somebody like me that doesn't do a lot of writing in diaries. In fact, I used to buy a diary every year and didn't write in it at all. So yeah, nice little book. Then there's this, which is the landlords, tenants and lodgers, with the Law of Distress Amendment, Distress Amendment Act of 1888. So if you're a landlord and you want to go back in time, this might be applicable to you. I just thought it might be interesting. It's got some interesting things in it about rent and how you can throw people out and that sort of thing. But yeah, nice little. I liked the book, and when I got it, I thought, "Oh, I like that," because it's embossed here, so it's embossed, and and then it's got an embossed bit at the back. Book's kind of not in great condition, but you know, we'll turn it into something. It's a nice little book. We also got the motor repair manual. It was 2 and 6. That's how much it cost back in the day, whenever the day was. Oh, I didn't realise that. It's got a nice cover under the dust cover. It's nice to have the dust cover, actually, to be fair. I don't know when it's from. I don't know when it's from, and I don't know why I'm singing to you, but I don't know when it's from. No, you're on your own. No idea. Sorry for singing. I'm not sorry for singing. It's just part of me. Yeah, so it's got some, I don't know I was going to say, motor manual repair. Why has it got a chisel in it? And like talking about woodworking and, okay, interesting. I wouldn't suggest that we do any of it. Oh, blimey, it's how to use an electric soldering iron, but then we've got a gas brazing hearth. Yeah, don't make your own brazier. Not brazier, didn't say, brazier. So anyway, it's got some like interesting pages in it. I just liked it for the bits inside. Kind of a pick and mix when you buy things like this, so you don't know what you're getting. So yeah, I really like that. But this I love, although it's what should we say? It's in loved condition. It's been, I wouldn't say, well, I don't know whether it's been loved because it's for schools. I guess some people loved going to school, not me. But it's Longman's Historical Series for Schools, Book 2, A History of Great Britain. And it says tout on it. Oh, look. Oh, it's got some names in it, so it's obviously been handed around. Peggy Hayward. May Phillips. May liked writing her name in here, obviously. I was going to lick my fingers, but I looked at the colour of those pages and thought, no, I'm not going to lick my fingers on that. That could be the next epidemic waiting to happen, or pandemic. I don't want to be patient zero. So it's 1920, so no wonder it looks like this. I don't, to be honest, know whether I would want to do anything with it because it's just too nice. But then you buy these books to do things with. I'm always in a quandary about these things. So it's got lots of things in there. I don't know. Because it's history, I'm kind of thinking, I wonder if there's anything to do with Coventry in it. You know that I'm from Coventry, so... and Coventry's got a lot of history because we had Lady Godiva. So, well, we didn't have Lady Godiva. She lived in Coventry. You're just going to have to wait. You're all going to have to wait while I say Conway. No, it'll be after that. It's the little folded over edge that I'm trying to be careful of. I don't know. No, I think it's not about. It's about the actual thing. So, although it says Cornwall. Okay, I'll have a look at some point. See if there's Lady Godiva's mentioned in there or something. Bound to be. History. Bound to be. So then we move on to this, which is hoppuses. Belongs to a rabbit. It's a hoppus. It's a hoppuses measure. Again, it's an oldie. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like the practical hoppuses measure tables for measuring. Sorry, hoppuses table for measuring, or practical measuring. Made easy. Don't know when it's from, but it looks old. It looks like somebody's had a stab at it. So they've had a stab at measuring. Literally, somebody's like, honestly, it looks like. Did it save somebody? Was somebody like somebody stabbed, and this is the thing that saved them. It's got some history to it. I'm glad it's got no, blood splattered on it. So it's definitely been had a go at. It's been attacked. Blimey, they got that knife right the way through this. So, look how far it goes in, and in here. So, but it's got nice tables in it. So, these will all get copied, etc. So, and then we'll use it in some way. I thought that was blood, but it isn't. It's like, I don't know what it is, and I don't want to find out. I don't want to pick it off and lick it like they do. You know, when like they're on a murder mystery, and they kind of dab it and they put it to their mouth. I don't think so. I don't know what it is. It's not getting in my mouth. And even if I do know what it is, it's not getting in my mouth before anybody says. The Ilford Manual of Photography. This was not with this. I remember this. This came from a charity shop for 20p. So that was a little set for £4, and then this was 20p. I just liked it. It's got a couple of old pictures in it. I like the feel of the pages, and I quite like the end pages. So there's that. Then we've got the Good Housekeeping homemade wine and beer. I'm terrible at reading at the moment, so I'm terrible at reading at the best of times anyway. This I got because I liked this. That I found this inside, and I was like, I've got to buy this. I don't care what it is. I've got to have to buy it. Just because it got a paper cutting in it, so I get very excited about a paper cutting. But it feels genuinely old. Don't know when it's from. Don't know whether it's got a date on it. Well, it says, what does that say? A subsidiary of the Midland Bank. Well, the Midland Bank hasn't been going since at least 1990. So I used to bank with the Midland Bank. They became a part of HSBC. HSBC? Yes, HSBC. So I don't know when that's from, but I just liked the oldiness of it. And again, I think this was another 20p book. Oh, look, there's more. That was it. There's more in here. There's like little recipes for sweet gooseberry, Good Housekeeping. And then a track of like, taste good. And then there's a little thing here for purchasing sparklets, and there's another recipe for elderflower champagne. I've made elderflower champagne. And then there's a little leaflet inside it. So I just kind of liked all the little shovings ins. And, it's got some interesting, very 70s pictures in it. It's a very 70s thing, isn't it, to have, what's that, Good Housekeeping? Sweet Gooseberry, 14th of May, 1985. It was a very 70s, 80s thing to make your own wine, until people realised it was like rocket fuel, and you take your eyebrows off by drinking it. So, then we move into this. This was this is a St Michael's, so it's Marks and Spencer's. It's come from originally, and I just liked it. It was 99p. I always like a map and a bit about places. It's nice to cut these out and stick them on the back of a journal card as a bit of interesting point. So I always like one of those. So that was 99p. Then we've got National Trust Country House Treasures, Arthur Foss. It's by dust jacket's been stuck on. You can tell it's one of the typical old library style. It's been covered in reinforced plastic. It's like re-entry shield plastic. I don't know. Do you remember getting books from the library that were always covered in this stuff? And I don't know quite what it is because it never got ripped. They've obviously ripped out the front pages, usually the bits where they've tucked in, the library card pocket. It was withdrawn from Derbyshire County Council Libraries and Heritage. Whenever it was withdrawn, I don't know, but it was. But I bought it because I liked, some of the pictures in it. There's always things you can do with pictures like that, isn't there? So, and even if you just use them as just journal pages. So yeah, I think that was another 99p. What it was indeed, a 99p one. Then we move into some that I bought from the internet again. So this is one I got from Abe Books. Cost me £1.23 for this. Oh, sorry, I have a bit of fussy cutting, that not from this book, but just to keep it flat. So this is a lovely book. This is great for us junk journalers because it's got nice big pages of a spread of flowers on it. So you could use those as an entire sheet. It's almost better than buying some 12 by 12 paper, other than it's not 12 by 12, and but it's nice. So, but they're just lovely pictures. So, it'd be interesting to use those in something. So, 124 for that wasn't bad. This is one from a charity shop that I got, and the reason I got this is because can't be short of a bird or two, can you? So they're a bit glossy, but cover them over with a napkin and it will all be perfectly rosy. Can't remember how much that was. This is one from Abe Books as well. So this is another one, very similar sort of thing, because it's pages of, but it's got loads of pages of lots and lots and lots of pages of, and it'd be nice to kind of tear this down and turn it into single pages. And that was £1 from Abe Books, and it's I like the aginess of it. So there's that. This is another one from Abe Books. I'm a bit of a buyer from Abe Books, and I get cash back on it as well, so it's great. So you don't get a lot of cash back, you get 8% back, but it's still 8%. Another one of these with like pages. This time it's nice because they're matte pages, so there's no gloss to it. It's just a very matte page, but more single individual plants rather than groups of them. But again, really nice little book of herbs. Nice dust jacket as well. Then we have one I bought from a charity shop. So this is just £1. This was Neil Hall's it belonged to, and it was 95p when it was originally bought, and then I bought it for £1 several years later. So this was 1974. This version published in 1974, and then this is another one, a very similar sort of style with like the single page. Now I love these, so let's hope I make a lot of journals from it and not just put it into my stash and then forget all about it being there, which happens. Another one from the charity shop, this time some Shakespeare. Now I don't own any Shakespeare books, so it'll be good to just pull these out, put some Shakespeare in. You've all got to have a bit of Shakespeare. I've never read Shakespeare, but it's all in here. So it's a complete works of Shakespeare. And the blue dot signified that if it got a blue dot on it in the shop that I bought it from, they were 50p each or 3 for £1. So I bought this and something else, I don't know what. Well, 2 other things, but I don't know what. Then we've got another one I bought from Abe Books. This one arrived quite recently, although I'd ordered it just before Christmas, but there was a problem with supply. I had to get it from somewhere else in the end. Abe Books is like a one canopy for lots of different merchants. So, but this is a nice book on the outside as well. On the inside jacket as well. So, and then this is another one in a very similar style to having them all laid out in pages. However, this time round they're all laid out in colours, so they're grouped by colour. So, which is nice. Oh, and that was the find that I found in this. So when I was looking through it, bearing in mind it had come from Abe Books, there was an old £5 note in there. So this type of note was taken out of service in the early 90s. So it's been in there for a while. Obviously, Abe Books don't check things before they send them out because it's mine now. So it was like a free gift. So I bet that was a compensation for the fact that I had so much problems getting it. But yeah, I'm really chuffed with that, and I'm chuffed with my little free. I'll keep that £5 note, by the way, because I need to do some research on whether it's worth anything first. So this was something. So I bought this book for Brian. We saw this in a charity shop before Christmas, and I bought it for him for Christmas because he's been doing a lot of lovers type things and a lot of journals that I'll have these kind of images in. But I also liked the images. When we had a flick through it, he was like, "Oh, I really like that." But then I thought, "Oh, I quite like that." So I looked on a books to see if I could get one for myself, and I could. So I did, and I bought this. So, sometimes I'll look in a charity shop and see a book and see that I know it's in a charity shop, but one of the charity shops that we go to, some of the books are extortionately priced. I will go on to A Books and then see if I can get it cheaper. So I think that was 99p, that one. So then we'll move on to these. So this was bought from a charity shop. So this is some music paper. So this is a book of music paper. I just loved the outside. I liked the inside as well. It's nice style of a very much more traditional style of printing music. And then its little friend was this one, and I couldn't believe it, but these were 50p each. So I really liked it. I just liked the size of the pages. I liked the way it looked. I liked this script writing. I thought I've got a bit of a bargain there. So that's those. Then there's these. So these, I think. So these. Oh, sorry. These came with these. So I'll come back to those in a minute. But these all came together. So there was this, which is an official program. That I don't know when it's from. It's an official program for something. Chepstow Peace Celebrations. Oh, Monday the 19th of July to the 21st of July, 1919. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that might be worth something. So there was that, and then there was also this that I really liked. So I knew that I was buying these, so these came as a bundle and I knew what I was buying, not like the books that I couldn't see. This is from 26th of May 1951. This was priced 2 shillings. It's not complete though, so the middle part pages have been ripped out. So this is from the something exhibition, the Commonwealth exhibition, I think it was. Oh no, it would have been the exhibition at the Festival of Britain. Sorry, I was trying to think. I wasn't born around that time, so I was struggling to think of what it was called. But this is a lovely book. Let's move these out of the way and see. A lovely. Sorry. Let's get rid of these. Are just wanting to take centre stage now. Move them over there. Take them off show. So this was. I've just licked my fingers, so I'm going to die now from whatever's on this. This is from the Festival of Britain, so a lovely paper, like a special paper, I guess, special edition thing. Lots of adverts in it. Just liked it's very oldie 1950s style advertising. It might be a reprint, I don't know, but I have definitely seen things. I've always loved the Imperial Leather adverts. They were always quite gay. Don't lick your fingers, Dave. Just went to lick my fingers again. So nice, interesting, obviously touting for business for the Festival of Britain, all the stalls that you can go to and the exhibitions and that sort of thing. But I just liked you can buy a Daimler car. Here, nice, another nice brightly coloured advert. Tio Pepe, yeah, and then Gordon's gin, bit of gin, Mother's Ruin, some more gin. There's a lot of ruin going on. Some cherry brandy. And a nice, very old-fashioned looking piece of machinery. But yeah, so there was that, and then there were these. So these are Home and Country. These are WI magazines. And these are just, I won't go through them page by page, but they're just nice, really old magazines with some nice adverts on the back. Look at that. How beautiful is that? So that's the Christmas edition. I liked the front of that as well. I liked the Christmas wreathy thing at the front. Again, nice yellowed pages. And an advert on the back. Another one. More yellow pages and an advert. This one's got a birdie on it. It's got a birdie. She looks excited. All of these are going to have to get cut out. She looks excited to be in this magazine. I'm excited that she's in this magazine, to be fair. Oh, those shoes, don't they? Ooh, they look comfy. They look like Miss Marple would wear them. And this one's got a ripped thing on the back, but that's fine. It'll be more ripped when I finish with it. Yeah, so just nice little magazines. A very sexist kind of setup, but it was the 50s, so you know we can learn for the future. That's nice. I like that. So it's a Royal Albert Hall there, and then there's an advert on the back. Just going to go through it. You're not really interested in looking at all of these in great detail. Oh, hang on, I've kind of stepped through. There we go, advert. Ooh. Somebody's having a nice bath there on the back of that one. So there's some nice adverts in here. It's going to have some nice 50s kind of adverts in. And then this is the last one. Yeah. So cool. So I was really chuffed with that. So I can't exactly remember. I think that cost me £5 for all of those, which is more than I would normally pay, but I really wanted them. And then the other things I've got for you are 2 scarves. So there's this scarf. I feel like I'm going to do a magic trick. I'm like, ta-da! It's a hand. So you weren't expecting that now, were you? I just liked this. I thought it was really nice, and I thought it'd make a nice journal cover. You know, kind of stuck to something. So there was that one, and then there's this one. So this is a longer scarf. And this is just very long style, but I really liked this as well, and I thought this would make several journal covers. And you know, you could have a whole series in the same thing. And hopefully one day I'll do something with the scarves that I buy, but I just really like buying them. They remind me of my my mum, my auntie and my grandma, and also my great aunts all used to wear headscarves, and they kind of remind me of them. So that's what I really like about scarves. So I shall bring it all back into shot. So I'll try and bring it all back into shot. So I wanted to kind of just share with you what I'd been buying, because it's been a while since I did a video like this. And there's a whole array of things. I think I'm funny, but you clearly might have other opinions. There's a whole array of things that I buy, but and over a period of time, obviously, this hasn't all been in one day. This would be a very big spendy day if I'd bought it all in one day. Although it's been a big spendy few months though, hasn't it? So, and then there's these. The one for the one for the rabbit there, the hoppers. Oh God, no, can't say it. And so then these as well. So anyway, they've all gone slithering off onto the floor. So that's my haul. So I hope you enjoyed the haul. I will see you all very soon in another crafty video. So as I always say, I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to. Give me a reason to wear a headscarf instead. Okay, you take care, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you all very soon. Hopefully I'll be making something with these. Fingers crossed. If you guys never see them again, you need to remind me what happened to those lovely books. And then I'll go, oh, yes, those lovely books and those lovely headscarves. All right, take care, folks. See you all very soon. Love to you all. I'm going to have to go and blow my nose now. All right, too much information. Bye.